This is my new revised version with a treadmill motor. I got a free treadmill and so scabbed the motor. Free isn't necessarily a accurate thing when it comes to using treadmill motors the way I did it. I scabbed the motor mount off the frame. I didn't want to use the frame like some guys do because it takes up a lot of space in my barn, and if you can see the clutter in here now, you can see I've got kind of a space issue, and I'm not the neatest of tenants at my barn. This is my control box. On the left is a silicone something rectifier speed control thing. On the middle is a circuit reset in case something goes wrong, and then there's the on and off switch on the right. Power comes in over here and then goes up to the motor. For the motor, I used a pulley off an alternator. I think it's an AC. When I got it on Amazon, it had the right diameter to slide over the treadmill motor shaft. They have weird left-hand threads on them with a flywheel with a fan built in for cooling. Right now I'm trying it without the fan. Anyway, I know this pulley, alternator pulley from Amazon, is 2.61 inches in diameter. The big pulley, the driven pulley, is 8 inches. The shaft that it's driving is a 1/2-inch shaft that is covered with heater hose. And so that diameter of the heater hose is about 3/4 of an inch, 0.75. And the tumbler container, the big diameter of it's about 6.5, 6.6 inches. I can adjust it to spin anywhere I want between 30 and 40 RPM. Right now it's spinning towards the high end of it. I've got about 400 or 545 auto cases in there and about 60 30 cases in there. 5 pounds of pins, a few drops of Dawn, and a scoop of Lemmy Shine, just a small, I don't know, it'd probably be about half a level teaspoon or something. Anyway, this is version 2. The first one had a motor in it that heated up after about 30 minutes. It wasn't meant to run continuously like a treadmill motor can. So treadmill's a DC motor. I had to, inside that black box is there's an induction, AC inductor thing to smooth out AC spikes in voltage. There's a bridge rectifier to convert 110 to 120 to 12 volts. And then there's a DC, they call it a choke, which again helps smooth out spikes and level out the flow of volts and electrons and neutrons and all that stuff. And it's working pretty good. It's working pretty good. I've used it once before I had everything finalized and in a box and such. And even without the pins, if you just want the outside of the cases shiny, it worked really good. No pins. This time I've got 5 pounds of pins and probably about 7 or 8 pounds of brass. I don't know how much water. I know the container is pretty heavy. I'll weigh it after I get done. Anyway, signing off for now. Anyone needs it, has any questions or needs to ask anything, give a holler in this thing. Bye-bye.